Hello everybody, hello, it's me, Tokkuri Yashi, and we're back again for our favourite mode, Battle Stadium. Today we shall be taking on Battle Stadium. Seemingly all three of the levels have been unlocked, so we can jump in. Out is everybody today? What has everybody been up to? I mean, to be honest with you, I've been up to something I didn't think I was going to be up to over the last couple of days. I was watching a lot of this new game, Expedition 33. Has anybody seen that new game, Expedition 33? Well, you know, obviously, I'm a Hololive fan. Some of the Hololive talent were playing it. I thought, well, hang on, let's just see what it's like. To be honest with you, it's not really the kind of genre setting that I would choose the best, but it's a JRPG or it's an FRPG, being French. But actually, I'm quite enjoying it. Maybe it's just spending time with the talents. Actually, the music in it is really good, so maybe that's one of the things that I like about it too. But we can't be doing that today because we are here for Princess Connect and for Battle Stadium. How's everybody doing with their Battle Stadium? Let's jump over then. Hopefully my internet has settled down. It was jumping all over the place when I started streaming, up and down and up and down. So if we are stable, let's jump over then into Battle Stadium and have a look what we have got today. Here we go, down in the corner. Everything should be unlocked now. I don't know if this was easy, this was difficult. I've not even had a look, anything like that. All 18 rounds. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Wish you only had 15 rounds. All 18 rounds are unlocked. Are the rewards any different this month? Do we get any jewels in here? Probably not. There's a few things in here. This is probably the main place to get these rings, isn't it? We had a couple of these rings in here. 40 jewels? That will be great for something for Sono. We have a Sono announced as a permanent character. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow how long her banner is, just to be completely sure that no one else was becoming until June. Excuse me, but I think maybe we are only going to be getting the two characters, and we are going to have a Roha sometime at the end of the year, maybe. Maybe with the Alchemist Nozomi story rerun, so that'll be when she gets her unique equipment. Well, that'll be October? That'll probably be October, maybe even November. They're messing about with these story events, anything. Anyway, we'll have a look at Sono tomorrow when we get her details. Probably won't be summoned in there. If I'm summoning for Sono tomorrow, then she must be cracked and absolutely broken. But with only 30k jewels left, pre-fest's coming up. It's probably going to be finally time to have to say we're going to have to skip and be in a perm anyway. So here we go then with our Battle Stadium for this month. We have had Battle Stadiums every month now for the last few months. We had 4 months or so when we didn't have one, and now they're here all the time. So we can go in with a bit of a meme team. Are they a meme team? Not so much a meme team. The first few of these stages, not too difficult. Level 100s, and if you look at them, they're not even, you know, 3-star, and they've probably not even got unique equipment and stuff on them. So we can just use some characters that are new, that we haven't used before, some characters that maybe we don't use very often. Who do we forget about? Who might be good for this that we don't use very often that we could use? Do we want to go for Fubuki and Yamato? Go for a bit of that? Do we want to go for Princess Ray? We don't use Princess Ray too much. We need to forget about her. What about New Year's Weemy? She's pretty good for PvP. We never use her in any of these. We could try. What are we feeling today? Do we go for the New Year's Hamare? We don't use him too often either. Or a Medusa. The choices. It doesn't really matter, does it? Who do we want to go for today? Who has the newer characters? Who are the new multiple targets that we've had? I mean, Home-chan and Louise Marie, probably not the best for this kind of a thing. They might be alright to start with. Violet 2 as a tank, not the best. Anyway, let's just plump. What was one of our weird teams that did pretty well? We haven't used these for a little while, some of the newer characters, so let's go with a Yamato and a Fubuki. Let's go with... we always always go for Summer Siren. Let's stick her in here. And then, what would we like? Some debuffing perhaps might be a way to go. Maybe some TP stealing. How about... Who had recent TP steals? I mean, is it TP stealing here, or was it? Are they just lowering it? I'm getting confused here. It's lowering attack we get from Commander Makoto. We could always go in with one of the Kasumi's potentially. Maybe this is like naming. You start a new RPG and it's easy, but you spend 2 hours creating a character and thinking of a name for them. When you don't even need to do that, you can just push play and go. It could be this, it could be that, I don't know. And who else do we want to put in here? Let's stick in Aoi, Pilot Aoi. We haven't used Pilot Aoi a huge amount since we got her, so there we go then, I guess. Some newer characters, let's let them go to see how it goes. Now, check how loud they scream. Let's check out how loud their battle cries are. Hopefully it's not going to blow your ears out. I don't think it will, but they're usually a little bit louder. Can we knock them back a bit? There we go. I was like, okay, I don't know. But it was a quick win. But was it a quick enough win? There we go. Do you care who did the damage? Replay? I didn't much to play. Let's have a replay, shall we? We're so good, we want to see it again. I was trying to get damage report, but I misclicked. Kasumi fired off so quickly that the two Bandy sisters didn't even get to do anything. They were just fiddling around and messing about. Right. Okay. You're off to a start. Well, it is a start. Is it a good start? Is it a silly start? We're off to a start at least. So, let's go in with this team until we run into some trouble. Then, maybe we're going to have to mix things up a little bit. There we go. Not too bad again. A little bit of a conversation there between the two Bandy sisters. We should put Wakana in here too. We should have just put all three of them in. Anyway, we've got a maid fight. And talking about Wakana, she is here. So, they have started using her in this mode. We have a hedgehog. It's Bandy sisters versus Bandy sisters here. Money on who's going to win. Seeing as we are over leveled for them. I think the money is on us, but stranger things have happened. Boink! There we go. So let's move on. Round 4 is this? I don't know. I've lost count of this already. Round 4 it is indeed. I mean, I always ask this question. Do you people usually do this day by day, or do they wait until it's all unlocked like I'm doing? Lou is here with Mr. Gorkas. We haven't seen Lou and Mr. Gorkas for ages. What if she got a 6-star or more unique equipment or something? We want some good Lou. We want Lou to get some another collab character, so maybe, I don't know. if she will ever get anything. Anyway, let's stop messing about and get on with this until we start running into the more difficult modes. We have had better teams, haven't we, for this, that blow them up instantly. But we're still doing fine here. Maybe we could have done, well, maybe a magic setup. We could have tried, perhaps, Spring Suzume with their unique equipment. Although I don't think I've put it on it yet. That's another one I'm going to forget about. Hey, Shaggy! How are we doing there? Nice to see you here again. Left it until the last day, then cleared it with a game with solutions as usual. Right, well, I guess that's a place to go and have a look if we are getting stuck. So let's move in to, what is 5-5? That was a bit quicker. 1 hit point, 1 hit points. You carry us 1 hit point and a dream there. Oh, dearie me. Right then. Come on, come on. We are on a mission today. We are on a mission. It's getting to that time of year again up here where the sun is setting quite late, and I like it when it's like that. Lots of sun for me leaves, so we don't even need lights on. Well, maybe we do need lights on, but it's only going to get lighter. I really like that this time of year. And it's one of those other questions: are your favourite time of year summer or winter? And people that say they like it cold and they like it overcast. I don't know, well, if people like what they like, but sunny and late sunny in the evening, that's good for me. Thank you very much. So this is still doing pretty well here. Still doing pretty well. Round 7. We have Karen here. So we can get our revenge on Karen. Come on, let's get... Or do we get our revenge on Karen? I suppose we haven't been treated that badly recently. Still, we will nuke her to pieces with a mech Koroche. Giant mech Koroche. Boom! That's what we do. That's what we do here. Right. Ooh! We got up Yamato versus Yamato. And Karen is back again with a vengeance. So. Are we going to make it to round 12, do you think, before we get into any trouble? I suppose we've put together a reasonable team this time. Yo! Hello, Kasparov! How are you doing? Nice to see you here as well. How is it going over there? Have you had time to play Princess Connect recently? Or are we just checking in to see what's going on? Up to level 280 now. Still what? Too difficult? Too difficult? Yes. There we go. Let's get to some of the more difficult fights. Do we think we're going to have any trouble this time? Maybe. We're going to have to check. I don't know. Okay, so 10, 11 and 12. Hopefully we can get these in. Some Phantom Thief Ayumi. Always gets Ayumi and Ayami mixed up. I guess. Anyway, Ayumi here. Halloween Miyako almost got it to 5-star. I'm trying all of these free-to-play characters to try and grind them out a little bit. She's got unique equipment too, so we should at least try to get it to 5-star. Not far off. Been doing well. Just saw your streaming and decided to join the chat. Well, hello, welcome, welcome. Nice. Thank you for popping in. We're doing, we can see, a Battle Stadium, which maybe it's alright, isn't it? We get a few rewards, we can jump in. Phantom Thief Ayumi is cute trash. Well, that's one way to describe her, I suppose. Yes. Well, if you're playing the collector's game, then you want everybody, but we can't be playing the collector's game. Well, we have a juicer here in this one. And this is the first time we're seeing Chizuru Noir and her annoyances. We're taking a little bit longer here, but not too bad, not too bad, not too bad indeed. 3 stars, yada! We are continuing on, not too bad at all. And then we have our magical Gale Fury here. Unfortunately here, unique equipment, what is unique equipment 2, wasn't it? Hasn't really seen it be used much, which is a shame. Because we like Shuri, so it would have been nice if Shuri was used up. Well, anyway, we're 20 now for the level. Let's see if Shuri's going to get a revenge here. Does anyone but collectors actually play this? Well, I suppose every game like this could be a collector's game. I suppose Gotcha really kind of started. I always think back to when you was a kid and you was collecting sticker books. And that's basically just Gotcha, isn't it? You get yourself your sticker book, whether it was one for the World Cup or whether it was one for, I don't know, Pokemon sticker book or whatever, or whatever set was out. And you go to the corner shop and you go and buy some sticker packs and you see what you got in the sticker pack, and then you get all your dupes that you try and swap with your friends at school. Although, that's the thing we can't do in a Gotcha game, is take our dupes and swap them with our friends, but... Anyway, Reno and Ho-chan here to take on a bit of a fiery team we haven't taken on this time. Any introduction of swapping or trading for a Gotcha game would probably be the end of it. I don't think it would work too well in that kind of a method, but then you'd be getting that currency. It'd be like... What games are there out there like that have the loot boxes and stuff that people actually make a lot of money from? That's where you're now. It's a bit of dangerous territory, I think. Anyway, this team is still doing pretty well for us. When I was a child, I used to buy those Lego characters that were in the mystery bags. Do I remember the mystery bag Lego characters? Maybe vaguely. No, I definitely had a lot of Lego. Definitely, I still got a lot of it, although it's probably in a bit of lots of pieces now. It's been sat there for a while. Hey. And after that, I noticed PlayStation games had trophies, so I became a completionist. Yes, I think collecting them trophies, I think saw a lot of people going after getting all of those. I haven't really gone down that path, but then I don't play too many console and PC games. I mean, look at the trophies that was on Elden Ring, although they don't call them that on Steam, do they? The achievements or whatever. But it's never anything that I particularly chased. But yeah, grinding and collecting these things, a bit of a mindset that a lot of people can have. Okay, so first stage, we took a bit of damage there. Does that mean we didn't get all 3 stars? It means we only get 1 star. They don't want us taking any damage here, so this is where we have to start thinking. Became a completionist. Well, we're going to be a completionist with this because we need our 2 stars. This is where we're going to need to start swapping things up. Do we try Chunibyo? We're gonna bring out the big guns straight away. Talking about Chunibyo, again, I don't know if anyone here is again a big Hololive fan, but Ina and their new Chuni outfit reveal with their demon eye, like this Chunibyo here, has been quite a bit of a storm. Let's see what capers she can come up with that. I mean, who says capers? What the hell? What kind of a century am I living in? Right, so who do we usually have with Chunibyo? We usually go with Yukari, and then we need... Actually, we're going to have to take one of these two out to get it in slot 4. So then, maybe we're going to use... We don't need too much DPS, but we're going to go for 2 of them. Then we're going to go for an Eris. Let's see how this works. Eris, Kasumi, Saren, Echidna, and Io 6-star. We took a bit of damage there, didn't we? Maybe we should have more of a tanky tank at the front. Is that for this stage? Hello, Cat. How you doing? Is this for this stage? Or is that for one that I've already gone through? I was going to suggest stun comp, but Cat's suggestion seems more professional. Yeah, we forgot about stunning. I mean, maybe if we just swapped out and went for... Well, we could go for the other Ray. She's wind, isn't she? The astral one. Maybe that would do it if it stunned them. We'll try this one. If not, we can stick this Cat's suggestion in. Chunibyo, what are you waiting for? Well, we took that little bit of damage there that Ray took right at the end because Chunibyo was too slow. Right, okay. What have we got there? Can we build that team? Magical Kasumi Eris. We've already got Eris in there. And we've got Summer Saren in there. So, was these 3, is it, that we're taking out? 6-star, yeah, we do have it built now. It wasn't a while ago we didn't, but we do have it built now. The Echidna and the... Who am I missing? Magical Kasumi. We can build a team. Let's see how we go with this. TP stealing maybe could have helped that before. TP stealing, stunning. We took a bit of damage there. We're going to heal up before they're dead. We took it out, but it's again, we took that damage. Okay, so we're going to maybe have to make a little bit of a change to what we had there. I think perhaps... What did we have? Maybe, you know, I don't know if Inori would be better, but then we put Chunibyo back in. She's not in the right spot there. And we've got no damage with that. Can't have TP stealing and... She's not going to ever be in the right spot with them two there. Let me think. Well, steals a bit of TP quite quickly. That's maybe... Why can't I think right now? I mean, that's probably not gonna work. Maybe we're gonna need a different DPS. Something like that. Maybe we could try something like this then. When in doubt, give Reno a shout. Thank God, there we go. She gets a little catchphrase as well. Using all red EX items. And it works. Maybe it was my EX items that didn't help there, but we found another solution. Thank you for the suggestion. Anyway, we may need a few more in the future, but Reno came in clutch there and got a little bit of problems. Right, so round of 15. Let's go back in and see if Reno can do the same, or if they have somebody that will counter this team a little bit. Remember, I can see Lima there. I saw a Lima poking her head in. They didn't go down straight away, but we've got a few tanky people here, and then we've got Ames there helping them. Oh no, Ayumi! We might win, but I know we get the full stars here. This might be one of the team's battles that we need to go single targets. Perhaps? I don't know. Reno's often really strong in arena. Whatever this is. A battle stadium, yes, she is. So we need to do it a bit faster. Got 2 of the 3 stars, but we needed to be a little bit quicker here. So, what I'm going to do is change the team a little bit. And we'll get to Kaya in a little bit. In a while. I was thinking, who do we... Do we need Kasumi there? Kasumi... Or are we just going to go and try and blast them and stun them? I don't know. We're just going to do it a little bit quicker. We needed a bit more damage, didn't we? We needed to get through the tanky characters like Lima a little bit quicker than we did. Are we going to be quick enough? I don't know if we are 110. Come on, quickly. Suzuna, Union Base, quick. Oh no, we died. Oh, Reno died. That should be enough to get us our last star. Shouldn't it? Perhaps? Reno. It wasn't quite quick enough. What? 110. That was within 110. Okay. Right. Okay. I see you. I see you there. It says we should use paralysis here. Who paralysis is? Who paralyzes? Then that we could potentially use. Who are you? Are Yumi against Yumi? Is that a Yumi thing? Is that a Where is she? Where is she? A Kurumi thing? Is that the Kurumi thing? If we take you out of there, it's going to move Reno from there. We don't have to have Reno in there. Anyone else? But we need somebody right at the back again. Perhaps. Owie's further back. I don't know. Does Owie paralyze? Is he just poison? I don't know. I can't remember anyway. Let's see how we do here. Quickly, kids. I didn't check if Kurumi with paralysis. I thought she might have been. Was that Mahiru? Does Mahiru do paralysis? Well, we aren't quick enough. So maybe we go back to a different setup here. Right. Do we keep that as the core? This bind or blind that Carol puts on. Who else is a paralysis? Is Mahiru paralysis? Does she have paralysis in here somewhere? Oh, she did. Can't see it. Maybe we just go for we need a good tank then. The one that does paralyze. Can't even say the word. I can't even say the word. New Year's Raid does paralysis. New Year's Raid. That's not New Year's Raid. That's Princess Raid. New Year's Raid. This one. Right, okay. Well, we give her a try anyway. Here we go. Let's send in there. Maybe she will be. There's always characters there. There's so many that we keep forgetting about. Hello, Rusty. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Thanks for that suggestion. We're just going to try and blast them with these 2 backliner archers. See if we can get through it quick enough like this. This is looking okay. Ayumi, don't mess things up for us there. Well, she did a little bit. She took out the Shoria. No! Oh, we thought we was coming onto something then. So how can we keep Shuri alive? Do we need all of that TP? Do we need all that TP? Or can we say maybe we need to do this quick? Maybe if you try it like this, might keep us alive, perhaps, with a bit extra damage nullification barriers there. As you can see here, we're not firing off as quick. Now we don't have Yukari there, but we're at 110 already. We need 2 TP batteries. We definitely need the 2 TP batteries. Maybe we try the Chunibyo. We go Chunibyo all the way again. Can we get it with this team here? We can keep Ray in as the tank, I suppose. What else did we have on this? We needed... Maybe, where's she gone? Maybe something like this. Maybe it'll work like this. Let's see. Anna had carried me through most of these. So, oh, she's gonna, oh. Yeah, I thought that, there we go. You could maybe had carried, but maybe not on this one, or maybe if we need to change the team up a little bit. There's no need, we can't taunt that attack because it's multiple target. We have another suggestion here, so let's try this. Inori, Anna, we've got them in there. Io, Saren, and Jita. So we don't need you, and we Inori, Anna, Io. So Io and Jita is what we need. Let's see how this team does. Can we get our third final star for this fight and move on a little bit to the next battle? I never usually put EO in. I should maybe put EO in a little bit more. Well, there we go. It wasn't in a big boom of smoke and mirrors and fire and flame, but it got us our last star there. So thank you for that suggestion. Shield with Summer Ameth. Well, maybe we're going to need that in a little while. Right, so... Well, actually, we're getting further than I thought. We've only got 3 rounds left to go. 16, 17, and 18. So, in good old tradition, let's send in the team we just had and see how it does here. And then we'll mix things up if we need to. Or maybe we don't need to. We're doing okay. That one did it right as well there. So, was that all of the stars? It was! There we go! That round's pretty easy then with this team. This is a pretty good team. Pretty good team. Anemone, if this is are they going to be trying to stall us? Are they going to have to be trying to stall us if they've got Anemone here? Yes, they are definitely trying to stall us here. So, this one's stun? I'm saying go stun. Let's send in this team again then, see how it goes. Maybe in the next battle stadium, save this team to use for later. Well, let's see if it can get a 3rd win in a row, which, as we can see here, it doesn't. So it should be a good team to do we start off with the next time. But for this fight, we're going to have to change up again. They don't want you steamrolling it with one team. So how would we go about this? They're trying to stall us. What do we need to win within 1 minute? Well, with 1 minute remaining. So within 30 seconds then, basically. Nobody dying. Win when allies' total hit points is over 80%. I thought, I've kind of glanced at that and said TP is over 80%. That would be a challenge to have TP over 80%. Anyway, maybe we're going to have to go back to some kind of single target again. So we're going to single target. Do we have a good single target that's... we like Suzuna. Do we keep Jita? I mean, you do a bit of TP as well, doing okay damage. Let's give this a try then. Will we get it? If we can win it, we'll probably won't be quick enough. We need these two to take out Ray straight away. I think we got her. Did we get her? There we go. Anemone down as well, I think. Ooh, no. Kasumi doing it. Damage there. We didn't like to see that, but we're kind of carving through the ranks a little bit. I don't know if it's going to get as many stars, but we'll let it play out. Kasumi being a pain in the butt there. Okay. It looked like it was doing okay, but Kasumi and Eris are kicking our butts there. Let's retreat! Retreat! Everybody quick, retreat! We die. It's not cowardly to retreat. We're going to return to fight another day. And it was looking so good as well. This seems like a plan. Did the one with New Year's Ray, Saren, Ameth, Carol, and Echidna. Okay. I just want to try one thing and then we will give that a go. The other, what I wanted to change here is to make ourselves a little more tanky then. So this is where we can tank with one of the Ameths. Do we go? Oh, Eris. Ameth or Eris? Is... I think Ameth is, I think, a little bit better defensively. Although there was no revive there. If this doesn't work, we're going to give this team up there a try. Totally not biased for Carol. Can we carve our way a little bit better this time? No, we can't. What the? Somehow, EO and their charm kept us alive better than Ameth. So, what do we have here then? How close was we to that team anyway? Who was in that team that we were using? So, Ray, Saren, Summer, Ameth, Carol, and Echidna. So, we only really want to keep some Saren. Every team just has Summer Saren in it. From Dark, then I guess we had Z, Echidna, and Carol. Princess Carol, so we're going for the same tactic here, but it's a magical nuke instead of a physical nuke. I guess I always tend to go for the physical side first. That's why we've got Summer, Ameth, and then New Year's Ray, which are both even in water. Eensy meensy, there she is. Right, let's see, into a battle we go. Right. Oh, okay. Echidna took a little bit of damage, so is Carol, but fireworks are flying. Healed back up. Get rid of Anemone there. We don't need any of those whirlwinds blowing us up. Oh, Carol's down! Carol's down! What happened there? We won, but Carol is down. Okay, we have a sacrifice. We have a sacrifice. Oh, so we got 2 stars, not the third. Now I think we could probably do that again and keep Carol alive. What did she have on here? In terms of equipment. In terms of equipment. No, it was such a bad plan. We want to sacrifice Carol. It's one of the favorite characters. It's the movie script. That's what happens in the movies. It gets you all emotional, and then she revives, and you're all happy again. And I guess you had okay equipment on. It's all leveled up and everything. So we try that again then. See if perhaps this time there's the RNG. Maybe someone got a crit. Maybe that's why she went down. Taryn, Inori, Jita, Anna, and Muimi. New Year's Muimi. We could give that one a try. Let's see if Carol goes down again. She does. She went down again. Right. Okay. So maybe it was a little bit more than RNG. What was happening? What was happening? We didn't get to use the New Year's Muimi. I mentioned there at the beginning. One of the characters that we haven't used for a while. Maybe I've neglected her a little bit. Anyway. So is it still Summer Siren in there? It is still Summer Siren in there. Of course it is. But the rest of the team is swapped out. So we want Inori. We want Jita back again and Chunibyo Anna. Jita and Anna. And then it was last one here, Muimi. Yes, she's fired too, is she not? Might be a little bit left behind. I don't know. But she's got some equipment. I don't know if her unique equipment is completely leveled up. Anyway, let's give it a try. Can we get a victory now with nobody dying? I mean, we can always just turtle up, I suppose. But Chunibyo there, she blew them to sky high. The power of that demon eye. The power of that demon eye. Oh my goodness me. That pose that Anna is doing there is the same pose that Ina can do with her new outfit with her eye. Oh my goodness me. Everybody is getting infected. Everybody is getting infected. Oh, well, there we go. That team works. Thank you very much for that. Don't know this to Carol, but Anna used to be my bae before Carol was released. Yeah, well, she's an OG from the very beginning. Tune to trademark Tuny pose. Yes, indeed. Well, what capers? How's that word again? What capers are they going to be getting up to? With their eye patches and their Tuny poses. And we shall see. We will see a collab between them all. There's a few of them now that have got my heterochromia eye and the eye patches. And maybe I should get one. What would you think if I got one of those? Maybe I should see about getting... One doesn't simply get a demon eye. One doesn't simply achieve Chuny status. I don't know. Level 500 then for this final battle. We have Violet in it. It was on the thumbnail. I didn't know we had Violet here. Maybe it was just coincidence. I don't know. So TP boost. Well, I don't know what that means. Rated TP boost. So we'll send in that same team like we always do. Let's see how we do. If we have to change up, we will change up. The palm tree Tuniac. Well, wait, watch this space. Well, it looks like we're doing okay. We won. Nebby got a bit of a blast there, but we got all 3 stars. No, we needed a bit more health. 2 out of 3, not bad. But we needed a bit more health. So, this is anyone that didn't do a huge amount of damage. Muimi didn't do a huge amount of damage. Maybe, oh, it's strange how these always get swapped up. Maybe we'll swap her out for somebody else. We have a team. We have a team. You must try to find your Sigurth, then you shall get the eye, or else trying. Well, that will be for a future time, I suppose. Getting that. There's different types of eye we don't want. But the power. So what do we not? Hit points. So what we need is a little bit more healing, perhaps a little bit more tanking. What I think we're going to do then is we're going to run the same team, but with somebody that can give us a bit more healing and a bit more tanking. Do we just go back to you, Carry? See how it goes. If not, we've got this team down here. Yeah, we've got another team by cats that we can try. I wonder if Anna's ever going to get any more ults. Ooh, no, not doing too well there. To be perfectly honest with you. And maybe you can't compete with Anna, but isn't Kaya pretty tuney too? We do have Kaya. We could try putting Kaya in the team and just have a full tuney team. I mean, it was Inori that died there. We have Kaya built, even though we never used her. Let's go for... Let's go for the full tuney team, and then we can try this one. What have we got here? We are keeping Muimi in there, the New Year's Muimi. And then we got Eris, Saren, Akino Saren. I don't have Akino Saren, which means, unfortunately, I can't build that team because we don't have them. But Kaya, we just go even more tuney. And it gets us a star! We didn't need to go for Akino Saren. Maybe that team would work. We would give it a try if I had Akino Saren, but we don't, unfortunately. So instead, we go with Kaya. We just embrace our full inner demon, I guess. A full inner demon. There we go. It's just the skeleton of the team we had before. So there we go. First time we've got to use Kaya as well since I built her. We didn't summon her, we built her with the shards that we had for her. Because we had many. So, there we go. We have beaten Battle Stadium for May. It is May 2025. So, let's grab our rewards. As always, don't forget to grab our rewards. A few more rings there. Maybe we can use a few more of them then. These princess orbs can be handy. I suppose I've got everyone's at 6-star now more or less. I don't think I really need any more of those princess orbs. It's the princess hearts now that I'm getting a little bit low on. The ones for EX equipment. So there we go. We have beaten a battle stadium. How long did that take us? Today, 50 minutes it took us today to do that. All the stars there. Now, I suppose we can. And I don't think there will be, but we can check if there is a Chica here, a ceremonial Chica. If there is a ceremonial Chica, we can give this a try. Ah, yeah. There's a ceremonial Chica. Wow! Okay. Let's give this a try then. We've got Suzume in here with their unique equipment on. Or do we? Don't disappear, Chica. I need to check. I put the unique equipment on our Suzume there. I don't think I did. Let's put... Where is she? I think, do we want to use an orb? Do we not want to use an orb? It's not on her. Attack, crit, we don't really need to. I suppose we do have a few of them, but 7 of these and 1 of these. Or do we just go and buy a few shards for her from the shop? I'm inclined to buy a few shards from the shop for her. Where? No, we don't want 300. We don't want 305. Thank you very much. We ain't splurging that much. My Madoka-chan. Let's get 50 of these. Then I'll just stick that on her. There we go. Mastery tickets? What are those? Mastery tickets? Where were the mastery tickets? The growth orbs, you mean? You'll never use those spheres otherwise. Well, maybe not. Maybe we should be a little bit more not in the too good to use camp. Anyway, we've got some shards there. We could have still put one on and then level it up a little bit more, but we'll stick this on a few. We'll be getting lots more unique equipments over the time. We'll stick this on it, make sure that it's leveled up, and then we could go into battle with Windy Quest. Let's. Hopefully we can do this now. There might be some full auto teams here. Let's see. Is she still around or are we going to have to reset? We're going to have to reset. No! Right, okay. Have to reset. Come back, Chica! We can do that then. And then... Come back, Chica! Please, come back! Just use spheres, otherwise they will just sit around and collect dust. They probably will. But it's too late now, I guess. It's too late now. We'll be getting... Who's going to be the next unique equipment? It's going to be... Maho, isn't it? Dream Pack, Maho, and Karuru. Maybe we'll give one to Karuru when Karuru gets here next month. I suppose that's who it is. They probably will sit around for a while. Is she back, Chica? Or are we? We did see a Chica. We did see a Chica. Where's she gone? And it was a friend. It wasn't a one-time use. Whilst we're doing that, I guess I can get the background. In the background, we'll get the teams up that we need to use for this. There she is. She's back. Chica, she just needed to nip behind the bush or something. I don't know. Maybe that's not ladylike. I would like to say ladylike. Okay. Win 7. Can I bring it up on screen? I probably can bring it up on screen somehow. Did you change this source there? And get rid of that. And there we go. So, win 7. What teams have we got? I think it might have been this. Was it this one we was trying? It wasn't this one. We had Suzume in there. Please tell me there's one with Suzume now. I've gone and done that. I think you're going crazy. Only thing I saw was a page full of carols. Carols? Maybe you're going crazy seeing that. Maho is the reason I started playing, or Dream Park anyway. JP, so I'm very much looking forward to a unique equipment. Hopefully it's a little bit more than what the spring characters got, but we will see. So was there a timeline here that was kind of full set? Which one do we think is the best one to try to use? I mean, that's the timeline. Which is a shorter timeline? What are the requirements here? That says the timeline's coming for this one. Which doesn't have... it says 340 on the unique equipment there. Where is this team that I saw then? Why is that the team that I have got in? Unless they've changed. Why have I got this team in here? I don't know why I've got this team in here. Let's bring the game back in. Whilst I'm being confused as to what I'm doing, let's just send this team in full auto and see how it does. We should have Chica back in the future. Surely we should have Chica back in the future. Let's just see how it does anyway. Whilst I am pondering on what we're going to do, we may end up not using Suzume after all, and just using the Explorer Maho instead. Like up here, pay attention to what is going on here. Can we take the tough guys down with this team just on full auto? Now with the unique equipment there, on Suzume, those little extra crit buffs. I mean, Anemone doesn't crit, only doing damage on this field though, so it's not going to help here. And it's not looking too bad, is it? So far, he's going to be close, as long as we don't get bonked. And the tough guy was trying his best to bonk there. Maybe we're going to be a little shy of damage. Maybe we should have unset Fear. Maybe we should have unset Fear. It might have worked a little bit better. Is it a bit too late to do that now? I think it might be. I always forget she's one of those characters that you need to unset. Okay, we'll try it again, but we're going to unset Theo this time. See, that gives us an extra little bit of damage, just for a full auto team. Not bad, I guess, but it's not quite good enough. So let's run that again, whilst I've figured out which other team I need to do. And we'll, hopefully Chica is still there. Unset Theo, like we should have done. And see if that does any better, what difference that actually makes. Now, is Suzume the only one with a 50% success rate? RNG character. For a crit, I don't know. Is he a... I'm not even sure. I am not sure there. What I am sure of is we're going to beat the tough guys today. I'm sure we will. Although we don't have some of Misora and we don't have New Year's Neneka, which is in a few of these teams. There is, I mean, they said there was a timeline for that team. Maybe if we had put more on Suzume's unique equipment, that might have been enough to get us over the line with this team. Everything seems to be in order. It's paying attention to everything. Yeah, everything's still on auto. 20 seconds to go. Will we have enough damage now? We unset Theo. It looks a little bit better, doesn't it? It's definitely looking better. 12 seconds to go. Surely we can get this. Few Union Bears. Maybe, I don't know. Time goes down quickly. Well, yeah, 4 seconds to go. All we had to do. Unset Theo. There we go. Another team that's not even on Worry Chefs. To full auto it. There we go. Now we can get away. There we go. 7, 10. Deep Quest beaten then. Win Deep Quest beaten. Who got the damage there? It was the Ranfa there. Our ceremonial Ranfa with the big damage. Not too bad for Suzume, even considering her unique equipment was only level 30 there. So there we go, that is another one of these stages beaten. Nice to do it today because it may be a little while until we stream again, it might be a little while until we summon again at least. If the plan is to not summon the solo. Well, there we go, 7-10 beatings. Now the only one that we haven't beaten 7-10 on is Water. And I don't know if I really want to jump into that one. I've got all the characters for it, but the timeline just doesn't mesh up. Maybe Sono will help with this. Perhaps for people that are still struggling a little bit. I mean, the team for it is basically this. But there is timelines for it, it doesn't go full auto. Sometimes it says Chica 3-star. Sometimes it says Chica 5-star. Well, we'll just run it auto. Because Mr. Auto. See how it does. We've leveled up a little bit, maybe. Where's my mouse? Dang it, where's my mouse? I can't find my mouse to put him on set. Will I mess this up? Probably wasn't going to beat it anyway. So, there we go. Just this Water Deep Quest to beat now. Times are ticking. This I was saying about August for new stages for the Deep Quest. We'll see what Sono brings to this fight. As a debuffer though, I don't know, and she seems to be a little bit lazy to start with. it seems from what they are saying about her kid, and then she becomes motivated later on. We will see. Why would you ever want to make 5 stars 3 stars? Well, exactly. That's what I think, but that's just the way the game is. Sometimes when they are at a lower star ranking, they actually work better. And you know, we take a little bit more damage, that we gather a bit more TP back up. It changes the timing so it works better with the other characters on the team. It's a funny one, isn't it? I would much prefer in a simple old world. Well, there we go. Neneka's down, so this is the last one that we need to take out on anyway. It would be nice if it was a simple world, and the more you put into your characters, the stronger the way. And it was as simple as that. And let's just reverse Jacob back again. I hate leaving them reversed like this. When I'm not using them, let's get it back on there again. We will take on water another time. Pretty sure we'll take it out eventually, but we can take on water another time. So we've got Solo coming out tomorrow to have a little look at. We have got, well, we'll just see how long her banner is, and then we'll know for sure if she's the only other new character we're getting this month. Then we'll have a clan battle, won't we? What else have we got to look forward to for the rest of this month? Unique equipment 2s for Christmas characters. It's Christina, it's Ilya, and it's Nozomi. And I have been building, well, I have been grinding out Nozomi's shards. She's another free to play. One of these, we still can't get it quite to 5 star. But we're going to need to put this unique equipment on her so that we can then get a unique equipment 2 on her when she finally comes out. Will she be any good? Maybe not, I don't know. Another tanky character. She is designated a tank, yes. Is that what we need here? Another physical tank? Maybe not. But high hopes maybe for the Xmas Ilya. Also been grinding out hair shards a little bit too in preparation for hair unique equipment 2. It'd be nice to get it to 5 star, but I don't think we're going to get anywhere near that in shards by the time she comes out. So there we go. That was a Battle Stadium. Get that off her face there. Battle Stadium for May. I guess we are going to leave it there for tonight. And we will see you again very soon. Thank you everybody for tuning in and watching. I am Tokkuri Yashi there. Thank you very much for watching. Where is my OBS so we can put on our ending screen. Thank you again everybody for watching. I'll see you again for another video. Bye everybody. See you soon. Bye 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 bye. Hey.